What's up people, welcome back to my channel. This is my John Wick Chapter 4 spoiler-free review. Now without any further delay, let's hop right into it, let's go. John Wick Chapter 4 continues Johnathon's killing crusade as he attempts to once and for all leave behind the criminal underworld of the higher table. This film makes the impossible happen. Chapter 2 topped Chapter 1. Chapter 3 topped Chapter 2 despite being my favourite chapter. Now Chapter 4 has topped Chapter 3. Now if you were anything like me and thought there's no way they could possibly top Chapter 3, they did. The stakes are now even higher and everyone has an angle. And that's good because that means no one feels shoehorned into the film and everyone has an integral part to play, which also makes the severity of said stakes all the more captivating. Donnie Yen and Hiroyuki Sanada are excellent new additions to the film. As martial art legends and actors in their respective countries, they both bring exciting new fight scenes to the film and at no expense of storytelling. Shamir Anderson also makes a compelling new anti-hero, and Bill Skarsgård is a refreshing new villain in the saga. Now, something I've always loved about the John Wick franchise is its cinematic visuals, its set pieces, its intricate world building. Chapter 4 stays true to these qualities and thus far brings the best visuals, from gorgeous locations to colour grading to the camera work. Now Chapter 4 takes the action bigger and badder than ever before, from insane stunts like falling from great heights to being bounced around off of car to car to car and using new weapons and tumbling down like over 200 stairs. This film continues to outdo itself as well as its predecessors. Chapter 4 also boasts having the greatest hand-to-hand combat in the entire series, if not debatably all of Hollywood. Like, I'm not kidding, that fight between John and Keela's henchman and Keela was on another level. Like, I could not take my eyes off the screen once. Outstanding. The third act also has an epic sequence opened by a girl on the radio who narrates the groundbreaking action. It ranges from like a fight in the town city to a epic car chase, so like fighting in the middle of traffic, being bumped around by cars, and then it goes to an abandoned building where there's a revolutionary sequence where the whole fight is shot from a bird's eye view, which then leads to the staircase where more incredible action takes place. This final climactic sequence keeps finding new ways of reinventing itself to stay entertaining for its long duration. Now with the ongoing success of the franchise, to stay relevant, Chapter 4 brings humour to the table, from planned comedic skits to unintentionally funny moments. The film succeeds in being humorous without compromising its story or the tone, and that's just another reason to love this film. Though despite all my praise, the film does have a weakness, and that is the fact that what makes the first film so special is how grounded and simple it really was. Chapter 2 was also very realistic, but Chapter 3 is where it took a turn towards unrealism, and if we're being honest, John realistically would have died at the end of Chapter 3. Now Chapter 4, like with everything else it does, takes the unrealistic up to another level. And is it absolutely thrilling? Hell yeah! But is it realistic? Hell no! Other than that, I loved this movie. It lives up to its predecessors and is an excellent new entry to the series, which I cannot wait to see more from. We got the Continental show coming up soon, which if you didn't know is based on a young Winston as a hitman hotelier. And we got the Ballerina coming out hopefully early next year. And now it looks like they're setting up a film between Akira and Kane. So some really good stuff coming up soon, especially for us John Wick fans. The future is looking great. The visuals, the world, the story, the characters, and of course the action. Chapter 4 has it all and is as epic as ever. John Wick has cemented itself as one of the all-time greats like James Bond, which I'm also a big fan of. To wrap up people, I rate John Wick Chapter 4 an outstanding 8.8 out of 10. And that's all from me today guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to smash the like button, hit the bell icon, comment down below, let me know if you've seen this film and if you have, what you liked about it. Who's your favourite character, what's your favourite chapter, what was the best fight scene across all the films, in fact, whether you like it being unrealistic or whether you prefer it to hone in on the realism like the first film. And if you haven't seen it, I highly recommend that you do, and if you do, stay tuned because there will be a spoiler talk coming up real soon. And don't forget to subscribe, share this with your friends and family. Until next time people, safe.